You might not realise it, but right now there is a little-known battle being waged in both loud and whispered conversations around the world.
Whoa!
Now, I don't want to be overdramatic.
I do.
But the stakes are high.
Could not get any higher.
It's a battle for the very soul of puppetry.
Bring it! I'm ready!
The players are passionate and the battle is real. But it's not aggressive, adversarial or hostile, sending felt and googly eyes flying.
For we are peaceful, kind-hearted and non-violent beings down to our cloud-like fluffy core.
It's a battle of words and ideas, one that questions the fundamental purpose of puppetry and its role within the world.
Why am I here?
Puppetry has been a part of the human experience for a very long time. Clay and ivory puppets have been discovered in Egyptian tombs. We know the names of 2 professional puppeteers who worked in ancient Greece.
Pothinus and some guy whose name ends in Sion.
Not to mention a king who took up puppetry, and kings, knights and quests were not an uncommon focus of the stories. Puppet shows in Spain, in the Middle Ages and later in France and Sicily commonly focused on the topic of chivalry.
Your pantaloons doth vex me.
Often translating masterpieces of medieval and European Renaissance literature into puppet shows.
Well, la-dee-da.
That they would take on tour from town to town. Times have changed, of course.
They have indeed.
And puppetry has evolved.
I am so evolved.
With the advent of television, puppetry leapt onto the small screen and into millions of homes throughout the world.
I'm ready for my close-up.
In 1969, the iconic preschool educational program Sesame Street launched onto public television stations in the United States and then the world.
I would say come and play and hum you the tune, but it's copyrighted.
For so many of us, it's an indelible part of our childhood. It's the first thing we think of when we think of puppets.
Hey, I'm standing right here.
We love you too, Trog.
Oh, thank you.
One of the downsides of this iconic association with children's education programs is that some people started to see puppetry in a very narrow way. No longer as a performing art or as a vehicle for sharing literary masterpieces, but as a tool whose only purpose was to educate children.
But puppets offer so much more than that.
Like The Muppet Show.
I love those guys.
The Muppet Show premiered in the UK in 1976 and was syndicated to the US shortly after. Its first-run syndication ran all the way through until 1981, not including the reruns, spin-offs like Muppets Tonight and Muppet TV, and the 8 feature film releases.
To date.
Spanning from 1979 to 2014.
I love puppets on TV.
The Muppet Show's purpose was to entertain. At its heart, it was a variety show.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba!
And then there is the more adult-focused comedy genre puppetry. These are typically at the opposite end of the rating system from child-friendly viewing, including such shows as the early noughties TV series Crank Yankers and Broadway musical Avenue Q.
Very naughty puppets.
And then there are the larger-than-life, multi-puppeteer, elaborate and complex stage show extravaganzas that tour to audiences, young and old, for the sole purpose of entertaining.
Fancy.
And then there are puppets and puppeteers like us, who create shows that are intentionally designed to delight, captivate and inspire humans 9 years old and under.
You lovely people are definitely outside the norm for us.
We're out in the community, not unlike the travelling puppetry troupes of old, bringing our shows to the people. In towns, schools, libraries, festivals and theatres, as well as popping into your homes on TV shows and music videos from time to time.
We are coming to you, Eth. Yeah, no, we don't speak like that.
No, we don't.
And we don't talk down to children either. This is called rubbish. Yes, we should put this rubbish in the bin. That would be useful, thank you. No, we don't do that.
No.
We talk to kids the way people actually speak.
Yes, we do. So where does that leave us in the philosophical debate about the purpose of puppetry and its role within the world? Well, while there are those who would seek to create an artificial hierarchy to suggest that one category of puppetry is more skillful than another because of the complexity of the puppets,
Hey, I'm complex.
that another is more artful or sophisticated because of the theatres where it is shown or the cost of the ticket audiences pay to see it,
This theatre is pretty snazzy.
that one is more modern or relevant because it has been tailored for adults only and uses topical themes or colourful language,
I'm going to beep, and then I'm going to effing beep.
or that one is more virtuous or meritorious because its pure and fundamental purpose is as a functional tool for education.
I am no one's functional tool.
We say no,
No, big no, hard pass.
because puppetry is a performing art.
I am a performer, and I am artful.
A cello solo is no less profound or artful if it is played on a subway platform than in a majestic theatre under a proscenium arch. A ballet is no less magical because it has been tailored to captivate children more than adults. A musical can be wondrous and loved because it entertains without demanding that it must only exist if its primary purpose is to educate.
What she said.
Don't get me wrong, we love when our work is also educational. We're all about making the world a better...
Speak for yourself. I'm in it just for the fun. Truth bomb, 100% fact.
Puppetry is wonderful. It can help to communicate, to share stories, to inspire, entertain, educate, and delight. And that is amazing. But its value should never be arbitrarily ranked or stratified based on where it is performed, the cost of the ticket, or the age of the people it is created for.
Because maybe puppetry is not going to change the world.
But it can help make people feel a little bit better about the world we live in. Thank you.